Rick and Morty. Season 8, Episode 3 explodes onto screens. Rick City is rebuilt, and Mortys are enslaved again. Is the main story Rick about to be replaced? In the latest episode's plot, Rick and Morty land on an unknown planet, but as soon as they touch down, they're threatened at gunpoint by a farmer Rick. Pay attention, this is the episode's protagonist. It turns out this is a refugee colony formed after Rick City's destruction, housing countless Ricks and Mortys. Later, Farmer Rick visits Mortytown to buy supplies, only to find Mortytown swarmed by Ricks who are frantically kidnapping Mortys from the town. These Mortys are taken to a massive Rick City for genetic experiments. Meanwhile, Farmer Rick seems to make a resolve, pilots his ship to Rick City, and begins wrecking havoc. He's captured by President Rick, and we learn from President Rick that Farmer Rick was once a scientist in Old Rick City, specializing in Morty cloning. He's the only non-clone in this world. President Rick then coerces Farmer Rick to complete the Morty cloning genetic experiments, but instead, he creates a giant Morty. Amid the chaos, Farmer Rick begins slaughtering other Ricks. Despite getting wounded multiple times, he's relentless in hunting down the remaining Ricks in the city, until Farmer Rick sends all Mortys onto a spaceship and captures President Rick. The truth finally emerges. President Rick is actually Farmer Rick's son, a clone he created. After Rick City's destruction, Farmer Rick turned over a new leaf and raised cloned Mortys, but President Rick wasn't satisfied. He aimed to mass clone Mortys and rebuild Rick City, dreaming of a utopia where Ricks rule all. But Farmer Rick didn't want these cloned Mortys to be enslaved again, so he vowed to destroy the newly rebuilt Rick City. In the end, Farmer Rick detonates a bomb, burying both of them in Rick City's ruins, their fate unknown. The other Mortys return to their home universes. Judging by the latest plot, both Rick C-137 and Ricks from other universes are starting to cherish family bonds more. This could be the start of a brand new storyline. If Farmer Rick survived, he might just be the protagonist Rick of this storyline. Looking forward to the upcoming plot.